Hello, my name is Lunchbox and this is my Snowflake Iron Man, Snail Fangs. As an Iron Man, Snail Fangs cannot trade or get help from any other players. He stands alone. His ultimate goal is to kill every single monster in old school RuneScape in the order of their combat level. What makes Snail Fangs special is that he also cannot use, pick up, buy, or create any items until he first gets it as a drop from a monster. That means he can't even use basic gardening tools until he gets it as a drop. One day Snail Fangs will take on the game's greatest challenges, starting from the bottom. Well then, so it's a brand new week. I have been doing a whole bunch since my last recording. Last week was a bit short, but that is because we are now into Season 3 of stuff. Let me just go over what I have been doing since then. Basically, I finished last week's bestiary recordings like really early in the week, so I've had pretty much this entire week just dedicated to working through my passive work backlog sort of thing. And let's go over what all I've done. So first up, I finished my grind to level 83. Actually, before we get started, this is where my stats are at the beginning of this week. Pretty good. Got up to 83 Hunter so that we can catch Dragon Implings at any time. And actually, I took advantage of that. I went to Puro after I finished up with my red chins. And I got a whole bunch of different Implings. I opened up quite a few magpies along the way, and a whole bunch of dragon and ninja implings as well. I'll go ahead and throw up a quick little snippet of all of the unique drops that I got from that. I have been doing implings in Puro for a little while now. I am basically just going to open them up whenever I fill up about this many. But I've gotten a whole bunch of ninjas, a couple of magpies, and a dragon impling. So let me just open up the magpies first. Oh, actually, let me get some music. There we go. Okay, nothing new that I need. What about the ninjas? Okay, opal machete, that's new. Onyx bolts, I don't know if that is new. That's right. Let me elk some of this. Okay. What else do I get? Ooh, onyx bolt tips, split bark helmet, and a rune scimitar. Nice. That's nice. So I am going to. This split bark helmet isn't actually all that useful. Let me just double check to see if I need it for anything. Otherwise, I'll just elk it like everything else. Yeah, it is used for basically nothing at all. And it's relatively common from ninja implings, so God forbid further down the line I want to make some blood bark. I can do that, but I don't think I'll be doing that, so I'm just going to elk this split bark. Okay, and finally the dragon impling. Dragonstone bolts. I guess they elk for a pretty penny. Alright, so I got another inventory full of magpies, but let's see what's in these ninja implings first. Ooh, rune knives. Oh, and I don't have my sound on. And I can't really use those mystic boots, so let me elk those. Yeah, rune knives is actually pretty big for damage. So let's open up these magpies. Diamond amulet, almost what we want. Alright, the other magpies, more of those. And anything good? No, still not the amulet of power. You know, it's a 1 in 20 chance. But I'm pretty sure I've opened more than 20 magpies. Anyway, I'm going to continue. Okay, I got some more implings to open. Let me open up the magpies first. Nothing new there. Okay, and for the ninja implings. Oh hey! A dragon dagger poison. That's actually a upgrade from my existing dragon daggers. Okay, I got more implings. Let's see what's in this batch. Oh, hold on. I have to turn my music on. There we go. Oh, there it is, finally, the Amulet of Power. Alright, I can leave here and go on to the next thing in my backlog. Okay, nothing too important from the magpies. What about these ninjas? Ooh, rune arrows, it's a very nice unlock. And then more rune knives. So yeah, pretty cool. I got some rune arrows unlocked, dragon dagger, poison, rune scimitar, and the Amulet of Power, which is the real reason why we were there. So those are some great unlocks. The rune scimitar, just for the people who are curious, if we were to look at these comparatively, so the rune scimitar has a slightly lower prayer defense and a slightly greater melee strength, but the Bear Knight Mace is like a 42 crush versus the Scimitar's 47 slash. So technically the Scimitar is going to be a upgrade for anything that isn't weak to crush, which for the lower levels that I'm in right now isn't too important, but it's still a distinction to make. So technically this Rune Scimitar is now my new best in slot melee weapon for when I go to train some melee stuff. I was also able to snag a extra Magpie Impling and Dragon Impling while I was in Puro, so let's see what's in those guys. Nothing new, so I got... Actually, Dragon Bolts are technically not new, but I alked them all while I was running around, so this will be a new unlock. I was also able to do the Falador and the Lumbridge Easy Diaries. I had enough stuff unlocked for me to be able just to do them, so that's really cool. Along the way with those, though, I had to create a Mind Tiara and some Blue-Right limbs, as well as get a Water Talisman. All these are safe unlocks for the Tiara and the Blue-Right limbs, however, the Water Talisman I had to get from a water wizard just south of Falador. It took me a little while. I think it was 38 total water wizards to get it, but ended up getting it just fine. The final thing on the things that I have been doing since then is I've been doing a ton of tempoross, to the point where, let's see, I have 1,231 rewards to roll in the reward pool. So let's get those out and see what new unlocks I get. Okay, there's one already, raw bass and raw manta rays, very nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, regular planks, fantastic. Oh, and raw sharks, very good. As well as some soaked pages, not incredibly useful just yet. But this raw shark is pretty juicy, actually. I just need to get the cooked version. Oh, and there is raw sea turtle coming in. Oh, and there we go. This is the real reason why I am doing tempoross, is these caskets. So these caskets have a really rare chance of dropping a rune, basically all kinds of rune equipment. But the things that I'm going to be basically doing tempoross in my free time to do is for the rune full helm, the rune chain body, and the rune plate legs. So yeah, looks like with the grubby keys, I actually have the cooked version of sharks unlocked as well. So this whole thing, shark and cooked shark, is now technically within my reach. I just need to unlock the cooked sharks from a grubby chest. Oh yeah. Alright, so this Tome of Water is very nice. Okay, so Tome of Water is now my new best in slot mage shield. It also counts as free water runes for water spells. Not incredibly useful, but is a very nice unlock to have. Okay, now that I'm into the final 1,000 rewards, may as well remind people, for the people who may not have been paying attention before, but the tempoross I'm considering a monster in the similar way as I'm considering Wintertot a monster. So all of these are technically drops from the monster itself. It's a little bit weird, but so are the crates that come from Wintertot. So all of these are considered legitimate unlocks, as if I have killed a monster. I mean, it's even in the boss log, right? So I feel pretty justified in that. But yeah, these also lock me out of things. So if for some reason further down the line I needed a raw bass unlocked, I would have had to come here to roll for the raw bass before I was able to continue. But I'm going to continue and get the rest of these rewards out of the reward pool. Oh, very nice. Tackle box. I actually really like this as a unlock for my main account, and I'll really like it for this account too. So tackle boxes for the uninitiated. Tackle boxes are a way for you to store fishing related items. So for example, I can store my entire angler set, all of my fishing nets, my harpoons, even my barbtail harpoon, all my fishing rods, all of my spirit flakes and fishing bait and feathers. I can store them all in this tackle box. So all of those spaces that were being taken up in my bank are now going to be occupied with one space, and that is the tackle box. It's a little bit weird because you can't use them from the tackle box, you have to take them out first, but it's pretty good for minimizing the amount of space that all these items take up in your bank. Oh, 25 soaked pages, so that means that I just rolled something again, which would mean I just rolled the tackle box again. So I got 25 pages instead. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that happened. I just got the tempoross pet. That's pretty badass. I will take that, thank you. And there we go, wrapped it up with the soaked pages drop. Wow. So then, that's pretty awesome. That is an incredible unlock. I will take my first pet any day. This is a pretty cool one to have as your first one too, I gotta say. It's one of the newer pets. What does it say? Something smells a bit fishy around here. Wow, that's rude. Oh my god, these are so... these puns are terrible. I can't deal with this. Alright. Sorry, Tiny Temper, you are going right into the bank for now. I am going to save up a bit of money. I think I have, yeah. So I don't have enough money for the insurance on Tiny Temper. It is very stupid to walk around with a uninsured pet. You never know when you're gonna like disconnect in a weird way and die and lose it. So I'm going to save up some money as my next passive work thing and insure Tiny Temper, just in case something bad happens. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what all we got from these caskets. These caskets are the real reason I came here. Tiny Temper is nice and all, but let's see if I get lucky with some rune item unlocks. Oh, very nice, a rune med helm, it's an upgrade. Also just got a medium clue scroll. Do I want to do the clue scrolls as I'm opening this? No, I'll just do them all at the end. Oh, there we go, emerald necklace unlocked, and a diamond necklace unlocked. Diamond bracelet, very nice. Sapphire necklace is new. Easy clue scroll. Ooh, rune full helm. That is one of the things that I came here for. A emerald bracelet. Ooh, uncut red topaz. Those are very nice. Oh, and just to ensure everybody, the caskets are a drop from tempoross, so any unlocks that come from the casket is indirectly an unlock from tempoross. It's a bit of a weird thing on the side, but it's how Grubby Keys unlocking the Grubby chest works as well. Ooh, a hard clue. Ooh, yes, okay, rune plate body. I can't actually equip this, but this is a good unlock to have. That means once I'm done with Dragon Slayer 1, I already have the rune plate body unlocked to equip. And rune plate legs, I don't need a quest for that one. That's an immediate upgrade. And rune chain body, perfect. This is this is so good. I got everything that I wanted from tempoross, just from doing it for a week. I'll take that. I even got the freaking pet. What a good time. What a good one. I enjoyed my my unlocks at tempoross. The actual grind itself, not so much, but the unlocks for sure. A ruby necklace. That'll be nice for when I want to do future quests. Rune kite shield. Very nice. It's an upgrade to my rune square shield. Okay. Sapphire bracelet. Ruby bracelet. And some more rune stuff. Okay, wow, that is a whole bunch of unlocks. Holy crap. So these are the high alch values. I don't actually have the GE value set on these guys. But If you're looking at just the high alch values for these, I made just over 1.5 million at tempoross. So let's take care of these clues and upgrade. Actually, before we take care of the clues, let me withdraw out my spirit flakes, and I will upgrade my angler set. And there we go. I upgraded my angler set to be the spirit angler set. I'm looking like a pirate now. Oh wow, look at that. The helmet or the headband matches my hair. That's pretty cool. It looks like I just have like a fish glued to my hair. Anyway, I am very pleased with all of the progress made at tempoross. And now I can move on to the brackets. Let me organize my bank here real quick, try to do these easy clues. Actually, I'm trying to do all these clues. And I can't do this hard clue because it requires me to kill a double agent. Okay, so with all that out of the way, I organized my bank. I was only able to complete the easy casket. What do I get out of it? Okay. Wizard robe tea and a black battle axe. Nothing amazing, but still 2 new unlocks, some fashionscape at the very least. Alright, so first up on the list for the level 51 creatures is a Earth Warrior. These Earth Warriors are just at the back of the wilderness part of the Varrock sewers. Pretty useful creatures overall. I will eventually have to kill a whole bunch of these due to them dropping the Earth Champion Scroll, or the Earth Warrior Champion Scroll. I'm not excited about doing that one. I hated doing that one on my main account. But as far as unique drops, these guys don't really have much. They have a whole bunch of seeds on their drop table and a whole bunch of herbs, which is why you often see people trying to kill these for just general botting purposes. But as far as what I need them for, they are just good as a champion scroll dropper. After the Earth Warrior is a level 51 Dark Warrior. And the level 51 version is found between Lovakinj and Archaeus, just in the woods over here. Just like the level 37 Dark Warrior that's over here, it only really drops black medium helmets and black maces as their unique drops, and of course herbs like a lot of things do. I guess it does drop a cooked sardine, but I don't need that as of right now. After the level 51 Dark Warrior is a level 51 experiment. Okay, so this experiment is actually pretty important. This particular experiment is part of the Creature of Frankenstrain quest, and as a result, the Creature of Frankenstrain quest itself rewards me with nothing other than a ring of Karos and some thieving experience. This ring is really helpful for other things in general. You can use it as like a coaxing tool for some NPCs to make them think that you paid them when you actually haven't, or be able to get into the werewolf agility course. But I am just going to be doing this quest for the level 51 experiment, and also, as a result, this unlocks the level 25 experiments in the experiment dungeon. I don't know exactly what it's called. Oh, the experiment cave is what it's actually called. Alright, and here is the level 25 experiment. So, what is after the level 51 experiment? A level 51 Molinisk. Alright, so the Molinisk is a rarely fought Slayer creature, I'd say. I personally have never gotten a Molinisk task from any Slayer monster, or from any Slayer master. So this will be a first for me to kill this, but essentially all you have to do is you ring a Slayer bell and it will wake it up, and then you just kill the Molinisk. As far as unique drops from these guys, they drop some swamp weed, which I believe has basically no use. Yeah, it looks like swamp weed is basically just the exact same thing as seaweed, except for you get it from these guys. These guys are also the first time that a mole claw is dropped. I'm actually going to consider this mole drop from the mollusk as a regular mole claw drop, right? So I can use this mole claw if I really wanted to go to Wyson the Gardener to get bird's nests. However, it's extremely, how should I put this, slow to try to get mole claws from mollusks, as they only drop them at a rate of 1 in 128. So I will have to probably wait until the giant mole anyway. After the mollusk is a Penance Ranger. This is the Penance Ranger in Wave 6 of the Barbarian Assault minigame.
The lunchbox is dying.
Yeah, it happens.
I mean, I don't know why. I'm the one who's got like 4 guys on me.
After the Penance Ranger is a Ice Lord. And the Ice Lord is part of a quest, the Cold War quest. And this is actually going to be locked out. The reason why this is locked out is because part of the quest requires you to have a piece of silk. And a piece of silk is dropped by a monster. It's dropped by a level 96 mummy. So this guy is going on the list. After the Ice Lord is a level 51 Brawler, and this is part of the Pest Control minigame. The level 51s are only found in the Novice section, and they are just the big green guys. And finally, in the level 51 combat bracket is the Zombies Champion. Luckily for us, I already have the Zombie Champion scroll from a previous grind, so it is just a matter of going in there and killing the Zombie Champion. The Zombie Champion itself has some special rules to it. You're not allowed to use magic in the fight, you can only use melee and ranged. But luckily for me, I am pretty high level in both of those things, so it's just a matter of going in and knocking them dead. Oh god. He's using his arm as a weapon. What the fuck? Either way, this is the Zombie Champion dying. Very nice. This is what our banners look like. And I can collect my reward. Very good. We are into the level 52 combat bracket. There's not that many things in the level 52 combat bracket. First up is the Bloodworm, and that is just in the Barrow's tunnels. Pretty simple to get to, just gotta keep opening the door until you get a Bloodworm, and then kill it. After the Bloodworm is a Revenant Pyre Fiend. These are just found in the Revenant Caves. As you can probably tell by how long this is taking, there is a unique mechanic going on here. The Revenants all have the ability to heal once they get below 50% health. And I don't know if this has just like been buffed since the last time I was in the Rev Caves, but this took quite a while to kill. For whatever reason, he was healing pretty much at the speed that I was killing him at. So this kill ended up taking quite a while. Got spooked there by somebody else, but it wasn't a PKer. I completely forgot to bring teleport runes out, and well, that would just been a free 100k for them, and I would have had to go get that again. And after that is a Shadow Spider. The Shadow Spider is either found in Deep Wilderness or in the Waterfall Dungeon. After that is a Leech. These are the annoying little guys that have been following me around all over the Haunted Woods in Mauritania. I can finally get my revenge. And finally on the list is an albino bat. Albino bats are found in the Mostly Harmless Caves, which needs to have access to the island of Mostly Harmless. Is locked out behind completion of Cabin Fever. And since Cabin Fever requires you to have Rum Deal done before then, this albino spider is actually locked out behind a level 150 Evil Spirit, so it's going on the list. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to wrap up this week's episode. Got a whole bunch of stuff done, and I was able to keep it relatively small as far as length goes. I'm going to continue to play around with this new format and try to make it a little bit easier to watch, like watching through the edit of everything that I've already done so far this week. It was a bit rough, but I want you to bear with me while I figure it out, and we'll go from there. And until next time, I will see you with updates at the beginning of next week. See ya.